This will help you so much in converting these leads and then actually reaching out to you first. You don't have to waste time on your follow-up. We usually test to start at 25 to 65 plus. Flooring companies, refinishing companies, anything of the sort to do with flooring, watch this to run your own Facebook ads, okay? I work with a ton of refinishing companies, a ton of flooring companies, a ton of carpet cleaning companies. So the whole flooring industry, I have pretty dialed down, okay? So let me get into this. I'm gonna show you step by step to do it. It's very simple. Obviously, there's some tactics that agencies might know that you potentially don't, and they've been doing this for longer, but you can still run your own ads, okay? You just need some money to test different things because obviously you don't know what works in your market yet. Okay, so let me get into this. So what you're going to do is come to Ads Manager, and you want to make sure that you set it up correctly. Okay, so make sure that you have your business account. You create your business account, then you come into Ads Manager and create it from your ad account inside your business account. If that sounded confusing, it's kind of confusing. Just watch a video on it. It's very simple once you understand it. But go to your ad account, go to Ads Manager, and then click Create Campaign. Okay, so I'm just in a test client right now. What you're going to do is come to Create Campaign. You're going to click Leads. Okay, so come to Leads, click Manual Leads Campaign. Do not click Tailored. Okay, you want to have a couple of things. Google is going to suggest, and they have a lot of good suggestions, but you don't want to use everything. Okay, so come to Manual Leads Campaign, set that up, and just name it whatever you want. Okay. And then this is so there's three parts to a campaign. There's your campaign level, your ad set level, and then your ad. Okay, so ad set, ad, campaign. Okay, your campaign is your whole thing. You can have different ad sets underneath your campaign, and you can have different ads underneath your ad set. Okay, and to create more ads, you can just quickly duplicate, and they'll be like that. Okay, so very simple. Come to your campaign though. What you're going to want to do is select leads. Nothing else here you really need to change. Okay. Coming to your ad set level, give that a change if you'd like. Come to instant forms. It usually is already on instant forms. Make sure it's just instant forms. Okay. Then come down to performance goal. If it's not already on maximize number of conversion leads, change that. It's very crucial that you change this. Okay. The difference between is Facebook will either target people who have been known to fill out forms but not respond against people who fill out forms and actually respond. Okay, so obviously you want that one. Okay, the next thing is your daily budget. Regarding flooring, refinishing, you really want to be at like minimum $20 a day. Obviously, there's no really minimum, but you don't want to just run this with $5 a day, $10 a day. Okay, it's going to take too long to test and realize what works. I usually start all my campaigns on $30 a day. If you're in a smaller market, you can definitely test a little bit, but for like, let's just say Texas, you'd want to be at like 20, 30 minimum to start. Okay. Then that's good right there. And then your audiences. Okay. Now this is a very simple part that a lot of people confuse themselves with. Okay. You don't need to have detailed targeting and all these different audiences. Okay. And you're probably thinking, oh, no, I want to target only people with millions of dollars. Listen, think of your own algorithm in your own feed. Okay, how crazy similar and targeted it is to your interests. Okay, this is what Facebook is known to do. Okay, this is what advertising is known to do in 2023. They know what you like and they put it in front of you. Okay, it's the same thing with ads from flooring. Okay, so let Facebook find your exact audience and it will do it for you. So don't do any custom audiences. Let it run broad and Facebook will slowly find your best potential clients. Okay, the only thing you should be changing is the age and your location. So let's come to location. Let's just say you're in Utah. Let's come to Salt Lake. I actually have a client in Utah, but let's go to Salt Lake City. I'm stupid. Okay, and then you can do a radius, and then you can exclude as well. So if you wanted to exclude a certain area, so let's say Ogden is really just poor quality people, poor quality leads, just in general. Not people. Sorry, Ogden, you guys are cool. But come to exclude and then come to Ogden. Okay, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. So pretty much how to target is just a radius. So as you can see, it's the 25-mile radius. If you want to go a little bit smaller, you can change it as you like. Okay, the more people and the more radius you have, the higher the audience, the better your ads can perform because Facebook can find the best people in that audience. For example, if you only gave it like a 10-person audience, it's not going to perform as well as a 100 people audience because there's more higher quality potential leads in that 100 audience of people. So I hope that makes sense. Age-wise, come down. We usually test to start at 25 to 65 plus. Okay. Always want to test that to start just to see what works. You can see at the end result who is converting at what age, and you can slowly optimize that. But to start, you want to get 25 to 65 plus. Okay. Genders, we just allow all genders. Females usually do perform better, but you're just wasting out on a ton of potential customers with men. Okay. So I don't want to single out just women, and especially because it takes my audience down a lot. Okay. All languages, just keep it like that. It'll find, they're only going to target English speaking languages or anyone that you are targeting. Okay. It's just going to go to what the ad is implying. Okay. Now, placements. You probably heard only people that say only go on feed and stories and reels. No. Okay. Let Facebook decide what works best, then test, then optimize. Okay. So Advantage, pretty much the difference is this Facebook runs it on every single placement it has. For example, marketplace, search, feed, stories, reels, audiences. Let me go into the exact ones. But it pretty much runs on every single platform they have, and placement. Okay. Manual placements is you can click exactly which positions you want. For example, if you just wanted to run on Instagram feeds, you'd unselect all that, come to feeds, turn off stories. It was already on there. Come to that, come to Instagram feeds, and you'd only run that. Okay. And that's how you would target that. But you don't want to do that because you don't know what works yet. So choose Advantage placements and let it run on every single thing, see what works, and then go towards that placement. Okay. Now, that is for that. Ads wise. Okay. Very simple. So, first select a Facebook page. That'll be on your ad set level as well. You don't need to select an Instagram account. It'll just run from your Facebook page. But it honestly does help. Okay. So select an Instagram page. Come down to here. First things first, turn off multi-advertiser ads. You don't have to, but what I like to do is wait until, obviously I just test, but the first test I don't use them. Okay. If it doesn't work, then I test them. It's not the biggest difference, but I just don't like being next to all. Pretty much what it does is it just shows you next to a lot of different companies, not flooring companies necessarily, but just companies. Okay. So I don't really like using multi-advertiser ads, but you can. Okay. Then the actual creative of the ad. Click remove all, click add media, click add image or add video. Now, you definitely want to test with a video and an image if you're doing flooring. We found images just work better usually just because you can get the point across, just simple. The first second someone looks at the photo, they can see exactly what it is, what the offer is, everything like that. But videos also do really work well on stories and reels. So I would just test. Okay. So add a video and an image in there. The easiest way to create these is going to canva.com. Okay. I just have an example right here. It's this simple. Sorry, I was so in there. It's this simple. Okay. Input a photo. Okay. Of flooring, test multiple things. This is how you want to structure it. Okay. You want to have, let's just do it for 5. So you want to have 5 creatives. Okay. Let's just say 2 of those are videos, 3 of those are photos. Okay. So come in here, input those, input what it is, and click get offer or have an offer. Okay. Usually what our offer is showcase program. You can have a lot of different offers though. And the number one thing is, I just posted a video yesterday. The number one important thing in creating an ad that performs well is your offer. Okay. You need to have a good offer, whether that's $500 off or showcase program or explaining how you're different. And this is how you can get a better offer. Something that strategically gets them in. Okay. It's called a rat trap offer. Okay. You need the rat to come into the cheese, into the trap. Obviously, you're not trapping them. It's kind of a bad analogy, but you want them to come in, and then it's easier to explain why you're different, why you're better, how you can save with us, anything of the sort of why your company is why it is. Okay. And how great it is. So get them to come in, sell yourself, build a report. But you need to have an offer. Okay. Whether you actually give a discount, that's up to you. Some of my clients do, some of my clients don't. It's up to you, but you need to have an offer. Okay. Simple as that. I don't want to talk anymore about that. Come into Canva, create 5 different ads. Okay. Have the same offer in every single ad, but have the different creatives. Okay. So test the creatives first, see what gets the highest click-through rate. So more people clicking on the actual ad, which shows that it has the highest attention rate. People are interested in that actual photo/video. Then once you find the best performing creative, change your offer and find the best offer. Okay. So how you do that, come into here, click add image, do 5 different ones, come into here, click quickly duplicate and create one for each ad. Okay. Now for the offer, you put it in your headline and also your primary text. Okay. This is pretty much the normal sequence of how someone sees your ad. First, they look at the photo, then they look at the headline, then they look at the description. The primary text. Okay. Description, we don't even really use. That just goes under the headline. Not a lot of people look at it. And honestly, you want to think about this. The less information you have, the better. People are so used to reading paragraphs, and they're not even going to read a paragraph in today's age. Okay. So make it very simple. For example, let's just add an image that I already have in here. This is just a carpet cleaning campaign. So I'm going to put that in here. Okay. Boom. Obviously, you want to have different placements. So feeds is a different, if you're using Canva, feeds is 1028 by 1028 size. If you come here, stories, reels, and everything of the sort is 1080 by 1920. Okay. So if you do that, it resizes that, copy that one and put it in here. Okay. So put your ad in. Okay. Your primary text, like I said, it's the text that goes in and you want to explain how your offer works, what it is. Headline is the actual offer. So you do, let's just say $500 off. Okay. That's going to pop up right there. That's your offer. The actual call to action, I would not use sign up. I would click get offer. Okay. It works the best, or learn more. Get offer or learn more. That's really the two that I use. Description goes under, like I said, this is under here. You can use it. We don't, but you can. Primary text is up here. This is how they can click on learn more or read more and read that. Okay. Regarding your forms, this is the next and very important thing. Okay. So how do they actually become a lead is this. They click get offer and they fill in their information. Number one, click more volume. You can change it to higher intent or more volume. Rich creative is not that important. Okay. So number one, intro is what pops up here. You want to, what I usually say is claim your discount voucher. And this is pretty much the offer that you're giving. And then just listen things off like new floors in one day. And then just go more over your offer. Okay. Because you want them, just because they click on get offer does not mean they're going to turn into a lead. They need to fill out their information. So you need to still sell them in this little part right here on this paragraph. Okay. I usually do list actually. So it comes out like this. So it's very just simple and easy to read. Okay. Next is questions. You want to have at least one qualifying question. Okay. These are not qualifying questions. These are just contact information. So usually we have full name and email for the contact information, but for the qualifying question, depending on what your service that your marketing is for example, for refinishing, we ask, please let us know the square footage or the average square foot of your project. And then we also say, just to non-capital, but it's easier, just to confirm, are you interested in refinishing your floors? I mess it up a lot, but they have to manually type in yes. Okay. And this just helps bring you in a more quality lead that's not a bot, because no one's going to type in yes manually and not turn into a lead if you call them very quickly. Okay. It's simple as that. We want to add more hoops so that they jump through to make sure that they're actually interested. Okay. Next part, privacy policy. It's very simple. You can just copy one off the internet. You don't need to really make it like, oh my God, it's kind of scary. No. Next part is message for leads. This is a really crucial point right here. Okay. You don't want to just send them to your website. Okay. You think you do, but you don't. Let them call you. Add an extra value point in here so they call you. Okay. So for example, $100 off, $100 off if you call us first. Okay. Put your number right here. Put your number right here. Say click to call. This will help you so much in converting these leads and them actually reaching out to you first. You don't have to waste time on your follow-up. Okay. Very simple, but it's a crucial point. Okay. That is how you run Facebook ads. There's a lot of testing to make it very simple. A lot of testing that you have to spend, a lot of money that goes into it, a lot of time. But once you find that actual ad and you dial in your sales process, you're golden. Okay. That is how you run Facebook ads and very just simple sales. If you want us to do this for you, I know that sounded like a lot, even though I just barred that out in 16 minutes. If you want us to do this for you, we can. If you want to do this yourself, you can. Obviously, we're probably going to get better results in you because you've never done this, and that's why you're watching this video. Or you're just trying to get some more tips. Okay, I'm not hating. I started at ground zero two. Okay, but if you want a professional who also is awesome, okay, and communicates well and gets results and will actually help your business and also give you a background script and a software to use to organize all your leads, please feel free to reach out. My name is Jack. I own Nion Solutions. My email will be below. Okay. Hope this helped.